Day 347 of Everyday Bible with Ada Ukabia, Acts chapter 24, 25, and 26. As Paul comes stand before Governor Felix, accused by the people who desperately want to condemn him, in verse 13 from the first chapter, Paul make a calm and powerful statement. He say, they cannot prove to you the charges they are now making against me. No be every accusation be true. Whether na for workplace you find yourself, your family, your church, or even online, people fit speak against you, but noise is not the same thing as evidence. When your life dey clean, false words will eventually lose their power, so no shaking. In verse 16, Paul can reveal the foundation of his confidence. He say he dey always strive to always keep a clear conscience before God and before people. Paul wasn't perfect, but he was intentional. He lived in a way that allowed him to sleep peacefully at night. A clear conscience is one of life's greatest protections. When you know you have done what is right, you don't need to panic when trouble comes now at all. In verse 26, it can expose something deeper. Governor Felix kept meeting with Paul, not because he wanted justice, but because he hoped say Paul go offer and bribe. Just imagine. Not be everyone where they listen to you get good intentions. Some people are waiting to benefit from you, not to help you. In the next chapter, I want more to focus on just two verses. Verse 23, where we see King Agrippa and Bernice, they enter with great ceremony. There is splendor, authority, and public display. Everyone waiting for that room, then fit talk, say, these people where they come, are important people. Then a few verses later, in verse 27, Governor Festus come make a surprising confession. He say it makes no sense to send a prisoner to Caesar without clearly stating the charges against him. Make I come break the lessons from just these two verses. Life, they often celebrate appearance, titles, positions, influence, and how things look on the outside. But God, they more interested in responsibility and clarity. Festus get power, yet he lack understanding. He was part of a system, but he no truly know what was right. So to be in a position, it no mean say we are prepared for it. Whether as parents, leaders, teachers, or professionals, it is dangerous to make decisions without understanding the facts. Verse 27 can they teach us something practical. Never pass problems forward without clarity. Don't forward blame, no forward confusion, no even forward responsibility without truth. So make we no dey intimidated by appearances. Behind every display of power is still a need for wisdom. In the last chapter, Paul they stand before King Agrippa. He they share his story, not as a defeated prisoner, but as a man where they fully convinced of his calling. In verse 8, he can ask a powerful question. He say, why should it be thought incredible by any one of you that God raises the dead? This one they challenge our mindset, because sometimes we they limit God based on what we have seen or experienced. We they believe God for small things, but they doubt him when it comes to miracles, restoration, and impossible turnarounds. Paul they remind everyone that if God is truly God, then nothing he does should be considered unbelievable. For our lives, this verse they call us to expand our faith and stop putting human limits on divine power. In verse 22, Paul can say, I have had help from God to this very day, and so I stand here and testify. He continued. Paul no deny the hardships wey he face. He no pretend say the journey dey easy, but he clearly states say the reason he is still standing na because God help him. You see, survival in itself na testimony. If you are still standing today despite rejection, delay, loss, or opposition, na because God has been helping you, even when you yourself you no notice am. In verse 32, Agrippa can conclude say this man could have been set free if he had not appealed to Caesar. Paul was innocent yet still bound. You know why? Because of the path where he go choose. Sometimes obedience they delay comfort. Sometimes doing the right thing doesn't bring instant freedom. But the purpose of God is always bigger than immediate relief.